everybody, it's Barb from Making It Home. Today I'm going to be doing another Simply Earth recipe box review. This one's for July. The theme for this box is kids. So it's focused mostly on recipes you can either use on your kids safely or projects you can do with your kids. For those of us who don't have kids at home, it's actually still a really great box because some of the items in this box I plan on using myself. In fact, one of the recipes in this box is the DIY that's going to be either in the middle of this video or the end, depending on where I decide to put it. I have insomnia sometimes, like I get restless leg syndrome, and it's really annoying. And it makes it really hard for me to get any sleep. A lot of times I will take ibuprofen to try and fix it. Or some of the other methods I've used have been using Epsom salt or magnesium in my bathtub. And if I do that before I go to bed, I usually don't have the restless leg syndrome. Now, I'm not a medical doctor. I am not a certified aromatherapist. I am not an herbalist. But I've learned a lot of these things from people who are. The recipe that we're going to be doing in this for the DIY is a sleepy time bath. And it is Epsom salt and then the Sleepy Time essential oil that's included. It's a really great DIY for those of us who have insomnia or have restless leg syndrome. The other cool thing about this box that's not just related for kids is there's a stress ball. You can make a stress ball in there, and I don't know about you, but I get stressed a lot. And there is, of course, another citrus oil in here, which I absolutely love. We all know that I love citrus oils, so it's a given that I'm going to love this one. I use the citrus oils in my diffuser to help uplift my mood when I'm feeling anxious or depressed, and it really does tend to help. I have noticed when I'm trying to write or other things, I'm having a hard time and just get, that restless feeling where you're just like, I can't focus. Whenever I've used the citrus oils, they tend to help me focus better and just put me in a better mood. Let's get into this month's recipe box. In this box, as usual, you get your 6 recipe cards. So there's the Sweet Dreams bath, which is the DIY that I'm going to do. Let's see. There's a Sweet Dreams roll-on, which is awesome. You can roll this on to your pulse points to help you go to sleep. There's the DIY scented stress ball I was talking about. And because, I know we're still in the middle of summer, but a lot of parents cannot wait until school starts. There's a homework diffuser blend. So not only is this great for your kids because it can help them focus better and get ready to start getting back in that school mode, it can help adults as well because it's just basically to help you focus and to kind of uplift your mood. So this is one that I will probably be using for when I'm writing blog posts or editing or whatever so that I can be more focused. There are 2 projects, that's what I call them, projects you can do with your kids. There is a natural slime recipe, which it seems like a really fun project to do with your kids when they're like, I'm bored. And when you tell them to do the dishes, they're like, no, I don't want to do the dishes. I don't know why that doesn't work. It's like, come on, do the dishes. You get to play in the water and it's fun. So I don't know why they don't want to do the dishes. But, in case they don't want to do the dishes, you can do one of these projects. Like I said, the natural slime seems like a really fun one. And lavender scented bubbles. So if they blow the bubbles and they get the lavender scent, well, it relax them, and you can do this before bedtime. I don't know. If somebody does that and it works, let me know. I may tell my sister. You have your 6 recipe cards, and then they give you a couple items to help you create the recipes. There's the psyllium husk powder. That's for making the natural slime. And then there's a balloon, which is what you create the scented stress ball out of. And then, of course, and I know one's missing again, it's because I did the DIY project, so don't yell at me. But you get your stickers to label all your creations with, as usual. So that's what comes in the July box, and then you get that's the extras that come in the July box. And then, of course, you get your 4 full-size essential oils. So the first oil in this box that is part of the DIY that I did is the Sweet Dreams blend. And like I said, they have GCMS reports for every oil on their website for you to see. The blends, I don't think they have the GCMS reports up yet, but if you look on the back of the label, you can see which oils they combine to make the blend. So you can go to those specific oils on the website and check the GCMS reports. It's a fresh smell. I like it. I can smell the lavender. Like I said, I think I've said before, I'm not a huge fan of lavender. I don't mind lavender scented things. It's just when they're really overpowering, it just bugs me. I don't know why. This has cedarwood, or Himalayan cedarwood, marjoram, frankincense, lavender, and German chamomile in it. It's a perfect blend to help you relax, and I think that's why I'm kind of feeling sleepy right now, because I've been working with these most of the day. But they're just really great oils to help you relax, help put your kids asleep, get them wound down so that they will relax and go to bed. The next oil that's in the box is fir needle. Now, I am also not a huge fan of pine, but this would be really great for around the holidays, because we no longer buy a real Christmas tree. We have a fake one we put up, and you could put a little bit of this in your diffuser, and then it'll make the house smell like Christmas trees. But yeah, this is a great oil, and once again, yes, it is also ages 2 and up. And of course, the next one is lavender. This is great because if you're building your essential oil library, this is one that you always should have on hand, just like eucalyptus, tea tree, a citrus oil. These are just some of the staple oils that you should always have on hand because they serve many, many uses. It's part of a couple of the recipes in here because, like I said, it also helps you relax and it, you know, gets you ready to go to sleep. And it, of course, also on the back of every label, it will tell you what plant part was used to create the oil. It will tell you its origin, like this comes from France. It will tell you the ingredients and the kind of aroma it has. It has a fresh and floral aroma. And yes, it is definitely lavender. And it smells good, actually. It's not horrible. I've had some lavender essential oils that were just like, whoa. It's great. I still use it even though the smell just gets to me sometimes. I will still use it because I know the benefits outweigh, you know, any of my own preferences. And then, of course, last but not least is tangerine, which I was super excited because y'all know how much I love citrus. Tangerine has a different smell than like the grapefruit or the orange. It has a more bright note to it. It's just, I don't know, it smells amazing. I absolutely love this. It's great for helping with anxiety. It helps you focus. It's just, like I said, the citrus oils are my heroes because whenever I'm feeling anxiety or depression, I just pop some in the diffuser and I'm immediately just kind of lifted, which I need all the help I can get, let's be honest. That's what comes in July's box. A lot of really great things for your kids if they're getting bored in the summer. Don't worry, parents, school is almost here. And just some really great things you guys can try to stave off summer boredom and help get those kids adjusted to going back to bed at a decent time. I know I'm probably going to get slapped for this, but my daughter didn't really have much issue going to bed on time. In fact, sometimes she would come downstairs at like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night when she was about 10 and be like, Mom, Dad, I'm sleepy. I want to go to bed, so good night. And then she would just go to bed. I hardly ever had to, you know, make sure she got, you know, I did tuck her in, but it was like I hardly ever had to check on her. She was usually out within a half an hour. The only time I think I had problems with Moira going to sleep on time was when she started getting older. She would read. So trying to get her to turn off her light and go to sleep was because most of the time she was trying to stay up reading. So that's what was in the July Simply Earth recipe box. Now, if you're interested in getting one of these boxes, I will have a link down below that has our specific code that can help you get a significant discount. Simply Earth recipe box is a subscription and it's $40 a month. And I know, oh my word, that sounds like a lot of money. But with you getting 4 full-size essential oils, and they kind of give you quite a mix. So there's some really high-end essential oils, and then there's some just, you know, basic essential oils, which are really good to have on hand. Like I said, they're 100% pure. It is a really amazing deal. And the cool thing about the subscription, like I said in the video before, is that if you need to, you can skip a month, you can cancel at any time. You can even, I did check, you could even go in and look at your next shipment and swap out oils. If you already have some essential oils from previous or what have you, you can swap them out. I think there is a little bit of a fee. It's not very much. It's like $2 or something, or $3. I can't remember. But it's a really cool feature that they allow you to do that. And I honestly think it's a great deal. The essential oils alone are worth more than $40. And then if you add on top of it the different stuff that they give you to create the recipes, because some of the stuff, like there's coconut, what was it? There's beeswax I've gotten magnesium flakes, I've gotten the psyllium husk, all this stuff. It comes in a resealable bag, so you can use it, you know, over and over. So you're getting a really great deal as far as I'm concerned. The reason that they can price these lower than, say, the bigger name companies is because they're cutting out the middleman. So the product is basically, they get the plant products from the farms that they work with. It comes straight to their facility. They process it there in their own in-house, and then they package it and ship it out to you. So they're cutting out that whole middle salesperson, which I think is a great way to do this. And honestly, I think it's really clever. It's a really clever way to build up your essential oil library without having to go to the store and pick out and do the research yourself to find out if it's a good quality oil or not. And you know you're getting the right information because it's coming from a company that has certified aromatherapists on staff. I personally think that's an amazing thing, and I would be more likely to trust that than any other company or myself going into a store. If you go in and use our link down below, if you sign up for this month, this is the box you will be getting for July. And when you sign up, everybody who signs up always gets a bonus box. And in that bonus box, there are a lot of different things that can help you make your recipes from your future recipe boxes. Like they give you little roller bottles, the glass roller bottles. They give you some little small glass bottles to use. There's some metal spray bottles that you can use for like a sheet spray or a hairspray or cleaning. So they give you a lot of awesome things in that bonus box, and it is a super amazing deal. This is one of the things that came in my bonus box, the coconut oil that we use in the recipe I'm going to show you. And if you use my code MIHFREE, all capital letters, you will get a $40 gift card to use on your next purchase or box. So if you subscribe, you can apply that $40 to your August recipe box. How cool is that? So when you sign up, you're basically you're paying for the July box, you're getting a giant bonus box for free, and then you're getting $40 of product for free on your next order. We will have another Simply Earth unboxing next month for y'all. I think this next month is all about the face, and I could really use some help with that. So I'm excited about that box. First thing we need to do is we need to put the Sweet Dreams blend and the coconut oil into a small bowl. So 1 table, I think I went a little overboard. Three drops of Sweet Dreams Essential Oil Blend. So 3 drops, 2, 3, woo. And then I am using a chopstick, but you can use anything as long as it's not plastic, because essential oils melt plastic, just so you know. So yeah, that's kind of why you don't want to mix it in your water. So for safety, and it says to measure out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in a jar, and you can use anything to put it in, to store it in, but I have this jar and I like to reuse jars. So we're going to measure out a cup of Epsom salt, and you can get Epsom salt for very cheap almost anywhere. I get mine from Target. You can get it, you know, in the grocery store. So I've measured out a cup of Epsom salt into the jar that I'm going to store it in, and then you just add your essential oil mix. And I am using, like I said, a chopstick because I'm weird. And my wooden spoon's not clean, and I don't want to use metal. And you definitely don't want to use plastic. So I am just gonna mix it up really, really well. And then I will keep it in the bathroom. You know what? I think I have a spoon. So I found my little wooden spoon. All right, so I have a bunch of these little wooden spoons. And if you have these, they're really actually quite handy. It's just a little bamboo spoon. So, Mom, don't kill me. I'm getting oil on the tablecloth you bought me. All right, so you just mix it up really well so that it all gets mixed in. And there you go. You have yourself a really awesome bath salt to help either yourself to get better sleep or to knock your kids out when they just won't go to sleep. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We put out videos once a week on how you can nurture a simpler, happier, healthier home. Okay. Hey everybody, it's Dr. Nick Riviera. So this is take 2 because I spent an hour recording the original one and none of my cats told me that I had some schmutz on my face. And I'm thinking, you guys, you're supposed to be looking out for me. And if Aaron's not here, who's gonna tell me I got schmutz on my face? Cats. Oh, you see the bunny. Oh, the bunny's out there. Oh yeah, like if I let you out there, you'd actually catch that thing.